Greetings, everybody. 12th Soul here. Day after the elections. What have I been doing? God, I've been off air for a long time. There's a truck. I'm out here in South Dakota. This trip that I did, it took a lot of my money, so did some house painting out here. Well, right now I'm doing a remodel. Anyway, life keeps going on. If you want to work, you gotta get to work, man. You know what I mean? Anyway, this election thing, very fascinating, because I fully expected that Trump was going to win. When I went across the nation, most everybody wanted Trump. I wake up this morning and Trump's behind. Well, Trump, he won because of the military vote and because of those, people like my mother, voting for him. 20 years older than me and has a lot of property and real estate and stuff like that. What happens if Trump loses and the Dems take over? That's a real big demoralization of the core of our nation, isn't it? That's disconcerting. Clearly the Dems have called that cheating is going to be, okay with them. And that's not good. This is all about money, though, because, in the background, they're taking out the dollar. They're going to take people to a virtual economy and, shut down and monitor all the money flow whatsoever and cash deals and stuff like that. That's not going to be a good thing. Herd everybody into the cities, no matter who becomes president. Continue with the COVID lie. It's all pretty confusing. But out here in South Dakota, it's pretty quiet. It's like nothing's happened. The whole COVID thing, I stopped here in South Dakota because the people actually live a good life out here. They're not thinking about any of this stuff. Most people, like out of Minnesota or even in Ohio, if it get past the governors and what have you. I mean, we got cold coming here. Today's a really great day. It's going to be 75 all week, but this last week it was like 20 below zero here. So life's got to go on. We've got to figure out how to do this stuff on a local, regional basis. We can't be thinking about being citizens of a corporation that's spending money on wars and what have you without understanding that we live on this land. And we've got to make the best of it for ourselves and for our children. So regardless who becomes president, whoever starts the leadership in this country, it needs to be from an ethical point of view. It needs to be from a point of view where you have fair wages, for the, the Democrats have a point. There's a lot of poor people out here. Lots. But so do the Republicans. They have a point where, these Republicans are people, for the most part, they own their own businesses, what have you. They don't want to be regulated to death. We have to have a discourse and a dialogue. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I couldn't believe it, all this discord all the way across the country, all this, people freaking out and wearing masks. Yeah, they wear masks in South Dakota, but people are like, a lot of people are like over it. Like this virus is bullshit. And now you have this election, they set the election up so that people could mail in their votes, and they've set the world up so that all you have to do is just order from Amazon, What does that tell you? It tells you that there's an attack against the very people who want to vote for Trump and that wanted to make it in their own world. The whole American dream is attacked by what? Google, Amazon, FedEx, in a way. I'm ranting. I've heard it been said, back to this election thing, that it's going to be decided in the courts. It looks like on paper this morning when I got up that Biden's winning. Just got this race to 270, so just a few states are going to decide. So, it's up for grabs. Who wins out? They made it close, but as far as I'm concerned, it was a landslide for Trump this whole year. Nobody that I talked to wanted anything to do with Biden. Now, I didn't go into the inner cities, but it was Biden, So Biden becomes president. It's a clear indication that the cities are becoming more important than the countryside. Because, tell you the truth, most people out here that I have known on this 7,000-mile journey that I did, Trump. Are you crazy? Anyway, I'm back on the air again. I'm gonna try and do something every day. The voices of the voiceless, Good luck, America. 12 Soul out.